have a rather interesting inspiration for this week's topic, and it actually comes from my improv classes. I mentioned in my last video that I've been taking improv for actors at Second City, and I'm finding that there are a lot of lessons within improv that can actually be applied to your greater life. It's kind of interesting how philosophical the lessons and tips within improv can be. And one of those such lessons came in my class last Monday, and it was in regards to the concept that in improv you should always be in support of your partner. There's a very well-known technique in improv that's called yes and it basically boils down to, if you're in a scene with someone, you should always energetically and vocally agree with what they're giving you and then give them something to build upon from that. Because any negating of your partner's words or actions or anything like that is going to stall the scene, and that's the last thing that you want in improv. You want to keep the scene flowing, keep it going. So that concept of yes and is very important in keeping things flowing, and that in and of itself can be applied off of the stage and into real life, but we'll get to that another time. In regards to this, my teacher actually said this very profound statement last week that just really struck me as just something that I wanted to write down and remember and apply to my greater life. And that was that total acceptance of your partner is necessary. I think that that's something that we tend to forget off stage. We have a tendency, especially within our romantic relationships, to try and change the person that we're with. And it's usually coming from a place of love, so it doesn't seem negative. We're trying to change them for the better. We want them to be their best selves. But ultimately, we can't change another person. The only thing that you can change is what's within you. So it's really important to find a place where you can come with love and acceptance no matter where your partner is at in their life. I'm currently studying a metaphysical text called A Course in Miracles, and within that text they teach that relationships are our assignments. So rather than seeing the quote-unquote flaws or things that you would like to change in the other person as something that they need to work on, you need to look at these things as something that you need to figure out within yourself what you need to work on to complete and accept these flaws or these roadblocks within your relationship. I like to really compare this to one of my favorite TV shows, which is the television show Friends. Because within the show Friends, all of the characters have these little quirks that we kind of just accept and actually grow to love about them. Like Joey's kind of a ladies' man, Phoebe's a little ditzy, Monica's a control freak, Rachel's a little self-centered, and these are all negative qualities that you might potentially want to change in someone. But as viewers of the TV show for so many years that have grown to love these characters, we wouldn't think to change them. And so I think that that's easier applied to our friendships within life. It's much easier to totally accept your friends no matter what their quirks, but your romantic relationships shouldn't be any different. You need to de-specialize the romantic relationship and accept them for what they are and not put them up on a pedestal and give them unrealistic expectations. Ultimately, I feel like that this is a really great lesson to completely accept everyone in your life. Whether it be the person sitting next to you on the bus or the person that you sleep next to at night, just total and utterly accept what's coming your way. Could you be happy for 100 days in a row? Follow me on Instagram @Michelle Shea to see how I do.